And we welcome you to Quarterfinal Sunday, the Region 24 tournament. The playoffs has officially started today, and Swick looks to punch their ticket to the national tournament if they can win 3 games over the next 5 days. But things will be tough. It starts with a very solid Rend Lake team today, and if they can win, they'll most likely get Vincennes on Tuesday up at Lakeland, and obviously you know what's going to happen if Swick gets to the championship. They'll most likely have to face a top 5 ranked team in the country in Wabash Valley. It's a tough path, but we know this Swick women's team, they know how to battle. They know how to battle through adversity, and they can make it happen. They've had some close games, some close losses, some good wins. Today, all that's thrown out the window of the regular season. What matters is how you play on this home floor today and get to Tuesday. Survive and advance is what they call this day today. Quarterfinal Sunday, the Warriors of Rend Lake College is your opponent today. Your Blue Storm are the 3 seed, the Warriors are the 6. And with that, we welcome you into our extended pregame show. Steven Stockman, glad to have you along. And this could be an interesting week for Swick. Obviously, the season goes down to this. You lose, you're done. If you win, you keep moving on to the next day. And that's where Swick would like to get to. Get to Tuesday, and then after that, get to Thursday, the championship, and see if you can keep on winning, keep playing your best game. Because Swick has done has played some good basketball coming in to tonight. And that's what I've been talked about last Tuesday if you saw the game against Lincoln Trail. Swick was down by 14 against Lincoln Trail the first time they played them back in January, the 29th of January. We're down by 12 at halftime. And Swick ended up winning that game by 2 points at a plus 14 second half, and we're able to win that game, which was huge. And then you turn that win, a plus 2 win, into a plus 43 win on Tuesday, 80-37, where Swick completely came out of the gate and dominated. And that's what we'll talk a little bit about Swick around Lake, the first 2 matchups coming in a little bit. But I would like to see Swick do the same thing again today. Swick has done well in the second half both times against Rend Lake, but I'd like to see him start pretty quick tonight and just go right at him. Go start making your shots right away and do everything you need to do to win a ball game. Swick comes in 21-8, but that record's kind of thrown out the window. Rend Lake's 12-18. You throw that out the window because it doesn't matter. Rend Lake's going to give you your best shot here today, and Swick's got to be ready to go. And we'll see how that goes. We've seen that a few times this season where Swick hasn't had the greatest starts in basketball games, and so we'll see how that goes in the first few minutes. But you look at that Lincoln Trail game, Swick shot 46% from the field. So like everything they were shooting inside the 3 was going in. They had a really good paint game, and they just everyone scored, which is always good. When you have everyone score the basketball like they did against Lincoln Trail, you're going to win a ball game. You're pretty much going to win. You're most likely going to win a ball game, but Swick did a good job of that, just getting everyone involved. Swick has a lot of scores on this team, and when you have 3 or 4 players getting close to double digits or dropping double digits, that's really good. That means your offense is doing a lot of things right. They ended up shooting 34 for 74 from the field, 46%. Went 8 for 22 from 3, 37%. Went 4 for 12 from the line, which, obviously you would like to get that better. Swick shot 75% from the line against John A. their previous game the Monday before, too. So that's 13 days ago. And then that was their best free throw shooting game of the year. They kind of followed up with their worst free throw shooting game of the year at 33%. But Carlotta Ray, Kelby, Zupan each led the way with 10 points. Joanna Rumi and Kiara Barrick playing with 9. So you're looking at your top 4 having 38 points from your top 4 right there. That's pretty good scoring-wise. As I mentioned, all 13 players for Swick did score the basketball. Swick also had 57 rebounds in the game total, and they won the rebound battle by 25. So Swick has done a really good job of winning the rebound battle this year. They have won the rebound battle 22 of their 29 games this year, and that's the reason why they're 21-8. They're 21-1 when they win the rebound battle. Every single win has came from winning the rebound battle, and only one loss. It was a close loss, and that was to Vincennes, by the way, who lost by 3 on the last possession. So there you go. Rebounds is a huge thing. Swick also, with those 57 rebounds, Shalia Sherrod led the way with 9, who was named the freshman, freshman of the year I believe for the region, which is, huge for her. The freshman at Centralia has been really, really good this year for Swick, and someone that, took a little bit, about halfway through the season. That's when she started to really find her footing, and she did a really good job. Her conference freshman, which is just really, really good, and she's a heck of a player, and excited to see how she'll continue to grow and and develop, because she's a big one that Swick's really banked on a lot this second half. She's done a lot of things for Swick, leading the scoring with 12 points a game on 44% shooting for the field, 26 from 3, 60 from the line. I mean, that's some pretty good numbers for a freshman, and she's done a really good job just really getting used to everything and really just developing. She led the way in rebounds against Lincoln Trail. Swick also had 20 assists to 15 turnovers. Eva Metchigork and Carlotta Ray each had 4 assists. And again, another game where you have more assists than turnovers. Swick, when they do that, more assists than turnovers in the game, are 16-0 on the year. Swick also had 11 steals. That was led by Kiara Byron-Pame. She had 4, and that ended up forcing 17 Lincoln Trail turnovers. So Swick did a good job on defense as well. I mean, it always helps when you allow 37 points a game. You feel like you have a really good shot when you only hold the opponents to 37 points a game. In fact, when Swick holds opponents to 65 points or less in the game, they're 19-0. That's the stat we keep looking at, and Swick did a good job of winning ball games by that, just playing defense. And we always say defense wins championships, but also the score has been good this year as well. Swick's 15-0 when they score 77 or more in a ball game. So we continue on here with our extended pregame show. After a big win against Lincoln Trail to wrap out the regular season, I always love talking with either if it's a senior at the high school level or a sophomore to talk about a game like that, how much it means to them, how much this season has meant to them. And I got a chance to sit down with our 3 sophomores who were honored on sophomore night, Kiara Byron-Pame, Jenna Scheller, and Z Hawkins, who all played, and as I mentioned, all scored and all made an impact in the ball game. And here's their 3 thoughts coming into tonight, and after a big win for them and capping out the regular season, we continue on with the extended pregame show.
Welcome back here to Southwestern Illinois College. Look with the win here to wrap out the regular season over Lincoln Trail, 80-37, improved to 21-8 overall to finish out the regular season here as sophomore night as well, finishing out their final home game is our 3 sophomores, and got all 3 of them coming up here. Our first one is the sophomore Jenna Scheller. Jenna, thanks for taking time to come up. We appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
All right, so you finished out the regular season with the win. How did it feel tonight to get a win tonight? What was your thoughts on this one?
Oh, it means a lot. After the past 2 years, it was good to finish off with a bang, and not just a close game, but we played very well together, had energy the whole time. It was so fun.
Yeah, you guys, every single player that came in tonight scored 13 different scores, and that had to feel pretty good for you. Ended up with 2 points, ended up scoring pretty early on, but when everyone gets involved like that, as you mentioned, it could be pretty fun out there on the floor.
Yes, it was. It meant a lot to have everyone here together, everyone healthy for our last game here.
You guys get 21 wins, and that's huge for any program to finish out with 20-plus wins in regular season. That's a huge accomplishment. Just speak about what this season's been like for you and your teammates to get 21 wins. That's pretty huge for you guys. To speak about what it's been like this year.
This year, we were thinking it was going to be a building year. We had a lot of freshmen coming in. We really didn't know what to expect, but we very early on realized that it was going to be a good season, and us 13, we meshed so well together, and it's a good year for us.
And for you and your 2 other sophomore teammates, you're only, as you mentioned, a lot of freshmen for this year's team. You're only 3 that returned from last year's team. What's that like, especially early on? Because I know there's got to be a lot of challenges, a lot of learning each other, building that chemistry. What was that like compared to now, where, as you mentioned, having fun on the floor? It feels like you guys are really connected and really playing, as you mentioned, mesh well together.
Measy and Kiki have known each other for years and years, so we all 3 knew from the beginning of the year we were going to have to work hard, bring this team together, and these freshmen made it really easy, and they all are for the ride and are here every single day to push.
For you to finish out regular season with the win tonight and the season and go into the playoffs, how much has Swick meant to you these past 2 years?
I didn't know how much of a family could come from basketball, but it's like last year and this year, we've had just amazing team chemistry, and these girls mean the world to me. They're my family on the court.
You look at your 2 sophomore teammates. You mentioned you guys have, know each other for the years. You guys played against each other in Southwestern Conference,
yes.
All 6-1-8. What's that like, playing against each other? Kiara's at Belleville West, he's at O'Fallon, you're at Collinsville, playing against each other, but now fast forward to last year, this year, you guys are now on the floor on the same team. That's got to be a pretty special feeling to see you 3 compete against each other, now compete with each other.
Yes, we played AAU together too a couple times, so that helped us, especially for now. It really brings us together, and we know how each other played before we even got here.
For you and your teammates, what do you think is the biggest key next week of the playoffs to keep this thing going and obviously bring home a region tournament, region championship next week. That's going to be pretty tough to do against some pretty tough teams.
We've had amazing practices. We've had so much energy, and they've been very productive. So as long as we keep that energy through the practice, I know we'll be able to keep it for the next game.
Well, Jenna, thanks for taking the time.
Thank
Congrats
you.
on the win. Good luck
Thank
next
you.
week. Got our next sophomore coming up here. So it's going to...
From hard hats to steel-toed boots, Grainger's got your safety needs covered. Literally. Shop Grainger's vast inventory of safety products. Call, click, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Introducing the redesigned Dix with an expanded assortment of the latest styles and the best gear to improve your game. New interactive experiences and a commitment to expert service. Welcome to an entirely new next generation Dix.
Looks like it's going to be Kiara. This could be a third time getting her up here, so this one will be pretty quick. We got our second sophomore up here for the third time this year. Kiara Byron, thanks for coming up here as always. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, regular season win, and you guys finish out winning 80-37, 43-point win. That's pretty huge. And you go back to last time you guys took on these guys at their place, did it come back down by 12 at the half, win by 2. Had it feel pretty good to turn a 2-point deficit or a 2-point win, into a 43-point win tonight. You guys played really well.
Yes, I agree. We definitely came out with a whole lot more energy compared to when we played them last, and it definitely showed, and it helped us in the long run.
You guys finish out the regular season with 21 wins. That's really a big accomplishment, big achievement for any team. And that's huge. To speak about to you, what does this season mean to you? Finish out your sophomore year. I mean, 21 wins is a lot. I always say probably there's more work to do next week.
Compared to last year, it's definitely a huge improvement, and I'm definitely really proud of this group and how far we've come this entire season. And I'm excited for postseason because these next few teams that we've been playing got a thing to worry about.
Yeah. You got 2 years here at Swick, and you played at Belleville West before Swick at high school, coming into Swick. What does these 2 years here at Southwestern College mean to you?
They definitely mean a lot, and I definitely feel like that it has developed me a lot. It helped me become a more aggressive player compared to high school. I definitely was a little bit more timid, but now, if I look back then, I'm definitely showing a whole lot of progress. So.
You look at you and your sophomore teammates. All three guys are in that 618 area code. You at Belleville West, Jenna at Collinsville, and you got Zia at O'Fallon. What's it like to see you three compete against each other in the Southwestern Conference, but now compete with each other these last 2 years on the same team?
It's definitely been nice, playing against them. It's definitely been a struggle, compared to the difference in positions and, always having to talk about them. But at the end of the day, it is nice that we all come together and get some wins together.
Go into the playoffs next week. You got some big games coming up, obviously, as you mentioned, but see what you guys could do. What do you think is the biggest key in the playoffs next week to continue the season and pull out a championship next week?
To continue to play hard, but also play smart. It's definitely going to count that we play smart when it comes down to the end of the game. All end-game situations, we need to make sure to make the right play, and that'll take us far.
Well, Kiara, thanks so much. Appreciate you. Congrats on the win. Keep up the good work. Good luck next week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Got one final sophomore coming up here. It'll be Z Hawkins. Will be her first time coming up here. Her and Jenna making their first appearances up here. Z, thanks for coming up. Appreciate it.
Hi.
What was your thoughts of this one? I know big win here on sophomore night for you and your girls. What was it like down there on the floor?
Say that one more time.
What was it like down on the floor playing in that one? What was your thoughts on this one?
It was good. It was a good game.
You guys played really well. 43-point win, and you go back to the last time you beat these guys. Only a 2-point win. You turned a 14-point deficit into a 2-point win. This time you win by 43. That's feel pretty good to make it such a lopsided win where you guys really dominated the full way through.
Yeah, I feel like we play better at home.
Yeah, you guys are 11-3 on this home floor. It's something about it. 21 wins this regular season. That's a pretty big achievement. What's it been like? What does it mean to you and your teammates this season to see all the success and accomplish such a huge achievement?
I think this was a good season so far. 21 wins is great for any team at any level.
Exactly right. Playoffs next week is going to be very interesting. We got some tough teams, obviously, in region play. We've been battling against a few of those teams, and obviously Wabash headlines that tournament. to you guys, what do you think is the biggest key next week into the playoffs to continue success that you guys have been seeing over the last few games and the season?
I think the best thing for us to do is keep energy, pull our teammates up, and make sure everybody's doing a good job and playing their part.
You guys, 3 sophomores, you and 2 other sophomore teammates, and Jenna Scheller and Kiara Barkley, you guys all played against each other in the Southwestern Conference. All 6'8", you at O'Fallon, Kiara at Belleville West, Jenna at Collinsville. What is that like to tonight be recognized with those 2 players that you guys were competing against each other just a few years ago, the Southwestern Conference on the floor? Now you guys are all in the same team competing with each other, going for that same goal. What's it like? What does it mean to you to be up there, be honored with your 2 teammates?
Well, I've been knowing both of them since we were kids, so it was really good to play with each other instead of against each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
For you, what has these 2 years at SWIC meant to you?
It's meant a lot. Last year I didn't get a chance to play because I redshirted,
Yes.
but this year I feel like we are more of a family this year. I feel like we had a better chance this year.
For you, one of the only 3 players coming back from last year's team, what's it been like trying to grow and connect with the freshmen? Because I know start of any season, a whole new roster is going to be a challenge. Just trying to figure out the chemistry, trying to figure out how you guys play with each other. But now, feels like on the floor, you guys really love playing with each other. You guys mesh well. You guys really connect. What's that been like throughout the season?
It was good. At first, it was a little struggle, but I feel like now we're all one team. No one's really divided.
Well, Steve, thanks as always. Congrats on the win.
You.
Appreciate it. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Be back here.
On here with our extended pregame shows from our last regular season game against Lincoln Trail. Here from our 3 sophomores of the SWIC women's basketball team who've had a great season and a great journey and hope to continue that on to Tuesday up at Lakeland in the Final 4 of this region tournament. Heard from one of them, Kiara Barkley, who got on kind of a frequent guest now, 3 times honored, because she just does everything. She does everything so well. She's had some great games this year. She was named the All-Region and All-Conference team for this season and absolutely deserves it. I believe she was named last year as a freshman as well. She's a very, very good player. And that's to say the least. She does a lot of things. Does a lot of things right, and she's a great player. And always fun talking with her. And you look at Jenna Scheller, who's been out these last few games, comes back and plays last Tuesday. She's had some great games as well, and someone that, SWIC, I know Coach Jenny's is very happy with her work and what she's been able to do because she's had some good games. She's came in to tonight averaging 3 points a game. She also has 3.2 rebounds a game. She's made her impact known, and same thing with C. Hawkins, who has came in there and good. It was very awesome to see her score as well, and that's why it was kind of a very special game. You win by a big amount, and you also get everyone involved. Everyone scores a basket, and that's a lot, and that's awesome for SWIC and all the players last Tuesday. But as I mentioned, all that's kind of thrown out the window today because you get Rend Lake, who's going to play at their hardest. So this obviously their backs are against the wall. It's win or go home. They don't want their season to end. They come in 12-18. They got the 6th seed in the region tournament bracket. As I mentioned, SWIC will have to play the winner of Vincennes, the 2 seed, and Lincoln Trail, the 7 seed, whoever wins that one. And SWIC was tied for the 2 seed, but Vincennes got it via the tiebreaker, which you go back to that game we played at Vincennes where we lost by 3 on that last possession. That game kind of was very huge because we win that game. We have that 2 seed, but it obviously doesn't matter. We got the 3, and we got to go out here and take care of business today. Rend Lake's 12-18, as I mentioned. They're 5-8 on the road, and they're coming in a little bit of a slump. And I always talk about how do you want to go in to those last 2 games going to the playoffs? Do you want to be? You obviously played your best basketball. It's huge to go into the playoffs with momentum. And SWIC did a good job of that. 5-1 in their last 6, 7-3 in their last 10. We talked about that tough spell they had. Fell to Wabash, and they fell to only defeated Rend Lake, and then fell to Vincennes again. And that was kind of a tough stretch right there where SWIC just wasn't playing their best basketball. I feel like I'm confident can say they're back to playing their best basketball. Before that, they were playing some good basketball. I think they're back to that level now coming into today. But Rend Lake on the other side has been the opposite. They're 0-3 in their last 3, 1-4 in their last 5, 2-8 in their last 10. They've been struggling coming to the playoffs. And they've had some tough losses. You look at just their last 3, all 3 of them have been really, really close. John A., 14-point loss. Shawnee, 1-point loss. Oldie Central, 4-point loss. They beat Lee Control by 7 before that, and then also lost to Vincennes by 45. They've lost to Swick twice, and that's what I want to kind of talk about here is those two meetings, because the first meeting was at Red Lake, where Swick did not play a great first half. In fact, they were down actually at halftime. That goes back to what I said earlier in the pregame. I would like to see Swick have a really good first quarter and a really good first half and really take control of the ball game and really do a good job. Just played a full, complete 40 minutes, because it kind of felt like, for both games. You look back at even the last matchup back on the 5th of February, Swick won by 25. Swick was only up by 9 at halftime, would go up and win by 25 plus 16 second half. You'll see what they can do in those first 15 minutes or so in this one here against Rend Lake. But you go back to the first meet, Swick won by 20 on the road, 75-47. And Swick was led by Kiara Bagapame, of course, 17 points for her on 7 for 12 shooting. She also put 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. You also had Jalea Sherrod. She had 12 points. You had Holly Woods with 7, Carlotta Ray with 8, Eva Metchigork with 6. Nariah Broomfield had a big game that second half, by the way. She was one of the big reasons why Swick won in that second half, because Nariah Broomfield did not play at all in that first half. She comes in, I think it was the first 2 possessions of the second half, and immediately makes impact. She had all 10 points in the second half, but Swick did not shoot the ball well in that game. Just 34% from the field, 27 for 79, 5 for 30 from 3, 17%, 16 for 29. They did do well from the line, but not great from the field. Rend Lake on the other side shot 37% from the field, 20% from 3, 67% from the line. And Rend Lake ended up being led by Haley Tillman, who was named to all-conference and all-region team. She had 15 points, 5 for 13 shooting. You had 9 points from Bethany Bannister-Jones. She shot 4 for 8. Carly Foster, another all-region, all-conference player. She had 7 points. She went 3 for 7 from the field. And Rend Lake, 37%, 20% from 3, 67% for the line. But Swick only won the rebound battle by 3, 39-36. But what hurt Rend Lake is they had 27 turnovers compared to Swick with just 8. Swick's defense was really good. They had 18 steals, and that was led by a few players. Brenai Hickman with 3, Holly Woods with 3, Carlotta Ray with 2, Jenna Scheller with 2, Kiara Barkaway with 2, Eva Metchigork with 2. The reason why Swick really won that first game was because of the defense that stayed with them, even though the shooting wasn't there. But how about when the shooting was there? Well, the second game, Swick shot 40% from the field, 23% from 3, 5 for 22, 6 for 13 for the line, 46%. And you had Julia Sherrod with 15 points, Brenai Hickman with 12, Carlotta Ray had 11, 3 double-digit scores for Swick in the ball game. Rend Lake on the other side not only had 1 double-digit player, one else was in single digits. That was Julia Rutter-Williams. She had 10 on 3 for 7 shooting. Rend Lake shot the ball well as well. They shot 40% from the field, 20% from 3, 50% from the line. And Swick was, as I mentioned, was up by 9 at halftime, but a 26-19 third, 20-11 fourth pulls it away in the second half. And Rend Lake, they have some scores, but they got to kind of be, I guess the word I'm looking for is kind of consistent and find a way not to turn the ball over. They had 19 turnovers, and you know it very well watching basketball. When a team gets in a run, when they get into momentum, they feed off of it. They obviously back-to-back possessions with points. All it takes is a turnover to kind of slow themselves down and kind of ruin that momentum, and that's what we've seen from Rend Lake in both of those first 2 meetings. It's just kind of momentum being slowed down by turnovers. 27 in the first game, 19 in the second game. Rend Lake, as I mentioned, 12-18, 0-3 their last 3. They're 10-11 against common opponents with the Blue Storm. They've won over Lewis and Clark twice, Kaskaskia twice, Mobap's JV team, STLCC, Lincoln Trail twice, John A, Shawnee, but they've lost to State Fair. Middle area, Kansas City, Kansas, John A, Shawnee, Wabash twice, Vincennes twice, and Olney Central twice. This is a team that's winning ball games by an average margin victory of 19.5 points, losing games by an average margin of loss of 23.5 points. Rend Lake's coming in, currently averaging 16.5 points a game on 36% shooting from the field, 28% from 3, 69% for the line, 35 rebounds a game. and 10.5 assists per game. As I mentioned, they're led by their two all-conference, all-region players in Carly Foster and Haley Dillman. Foster, 18.5 points a game on 42% shooting from the field, 33% from three, 80% from the line. Haley Dillman's averaging 15 points a game on 40.5% shooting from the field, 33% from three, and 83% from the line. Bethany Bannister-Jones is also their third leading scorer, 7 points a game is her average on 25% shooting from the field, 21% from three, and 78% from the line. Rend Lake is trying to get out of the quarterfinal round for the first time since 2021-22. That year, they would get out of the quarterfinal, knock it off Lincoln Trail 81-48, but would also knock off Vincent in the semifinal 86-64, but would end up losing to Wabash in the Region 24 championship. It was close, going 70-56. So that's the last time they've got out of the quarterfinal, and they're trying to also get their first 500 season. They haven't had a 500 season since 2021-22. They came in 12-18, so they'll have to make a run to make that possible here in the playoffs. You look at the matchup history between these two since 2018. Swick leads the matchup series, Rend Lake got words mixed up. Rend Lake leads the series 8-7, with Swick taking the last six. They have a 6-game winning streak, looking to make it 7 against the Warriors today, and let's see if they can get it done for a playoff win against Rend Lake. And I forgot to mention, these two actually played in last year's Region 24 quarterfinal, with Swick winning 61-44. The Blue Storm ended up going on to lose in the semifinals to Vincent. So kind of a same path once again. We'll see if Swick can find a way to, kind of rewrite those games and see if they can get to the championship. It starts today in today's quarterfinal. A good Rend Lake team. And I mentioned, you'd say 12-18, 16. Well, you're favored. And obviously, that's very true. Swick has played on their home floor today. They're obviously favored in the quarterfinal. But that doesn't mean anything. What matters is what plays on the court. What happens on the court, how do you play on the court, and Swick will try to get to the Regional 24 semifinal, which will be played Tuesday at Lakeland College. That is set for a 7 o'clock start Central Standard Time after Wabash versus Shawnee. 1 versus 8 takes on the winner of Olney Central versus John A., the 4 versus the 5. That'll be that first semifinal. Then Swick will be the second semifinal coming up at 7 o'clock. We're just about 2 minutes away from the start of this one. Live for you coming up here in a minute. Start National Anthem start lineups for next year from Southwestern College. It's almost game time in the Region 24 tournament. Quarterfinal, Swick, Rend Lake coming up here in just a few minutes. And we welcome you to JRT Court at the campus of Southwestern College for today's playoff Region 24 tournament quarterfinal game between the 6-seed Warriors of Rend Lake College and the 3-seed Blue Storm of Southwestern College. Before today's game, we ask you to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Before today's game, we want to recognize some of our players that have been awarded to the All-Conference and All-Region 24 team. Starting off with Rend Lake, they had 2 players recognized for All-Conference and All-Region. We're number 2, Haley Dillman, and number 4, Carly Foster. For Southwestern Illinois, they had 3 players named the All-Conference team: a sophomore, Pregame, a freshman, Julia Sherrod, and another freshman in Holly Woods. Julia was also named as the Freshman of the Year for the conference as well. And both Kiara and Julia were also named to the All-Region 24 team. And with that, let's meet today's starting lineup. Starting off with the visiting Warriors of Rend Lake College with a 16 record of 12 wins and 18 losses. Starting off with a sophomore guard, wearing number 2, Haley Dillman. A sophomore guard, wearing number 4, Carly Foster. A freshman forward, wearing number 15, Bethany Bannister Jones. A freshman guard, wearing number 23, Tiara Johnson. And wrapping things out, a sophomore center, wearing number 32, Alania Maurer. The Warriors are coached by Mike Elton. Now it's time to meet your Blue Storm starting 5. The Blue Storm are the 3 seed of the Region 24 tournament, coming a record of 21 wins and 8 losses. Start out with a sophomore guard from Belleville, Illinois, number 0, Kiara Byron Clement. The freshman guard out of Croatia, number 10, Eva Meshagork. A freshman forward out of Peoria, number 15, Bernaya Hickman. A freshman guard out of Blue Springs, Missouri, number 21, Holly Woods. And wrapping things out, a freshman guard / forward out of Spain, number 22, Carlisle Ray. Your Blue Storm are coached by Jonathan Ding, assisted by Natasha Hodge and Craig Dahlhoff.
And let's play some playoff basketball in this one here. Swick 21-8, Rend Lake 12-18. The Blue Storm 3 seed of the tournament. Rend Lake the 6 seed. Here we go, folks. Swick is in gray jerseys, blue section. Real Swick in the front. Rend Lake is in black and white jerseys. That's pinstripes. It was the last time they came here to Swick, and I'm a fan of it. I like the pinstripe jerseys with the red text and numerals Rend Lake in the front. Swick wins a tip. The control left corner TV screen. Here's Woods. Left corner 3 misses, too short. As Swick wasted no time getting a shot up. Only took 10 seconds into the ball game. Here's Rend Lake. They'll bring it back right to left for their first possession. They're out there with number 2, Haley Dillman, number 4, Carly Foster, number 15, Bethany Bannister Jones, number 23, Tiara Johnson, and number 32, Alania Maurer. They go inside. Rend Lake puts up a shot. No good. It was airball. Swick may have got a hand on the deflection. Here's Hickman inside, trying to hold on to it, and had to try to keep it from going out of bounds, and then threw it out of bounds, trying to keep it off, keep it in, and unable to. The pass just kind of led her too much up the floor near the baseline. Doing it into the sideline, it goes out of bounds. Swick 0 for 2 of their first 2 offense possessions. They're out there with the starting 5 of Kiara Byron-Pame, Eva Mechagor, Carlotta Ray, who's going to get a steal, Bernai Hickman and Holly Woods. Here's Ray all the way to the basket, layup's good. Carlotta Ray gets Swick on the board, their first playoff points, and it's 2-0. 55 seconds in, Warriors will bring it back, they went all the way. Layup's no good. Offensive board by Rend Lake going inside of the right block. They'll fan it out towards the wing. Rend Lake, that was Maurer had the rebound. Throws it up top. Moving to the left here is Dillman. Dillman a crossover, going to dribble. 8-7, throws it inside. Going to put up a shot. That one's going to go out, in and out. Offensive board. Put back, no, too strong. Another offensive board for Johnson. And then, Maurer. That shot's no good again. Another put back. And Swick, I think allowed 4 offensive rebounds on that possession. This eventually will lead to free throws here for Rend Lake. As Julia Sherrod will come into the ball game. Carlotta Ray and Bernai Hickman will come out, and Ryan Broomfield also in. And Rend Lake's Tiara Johnson go to the line shooting 2. Got the last 2 rebounds. The first 2 were by Alania Maurer. And here's the first one for Johnson's good. She is a 61% free throw shooter on the year. Although Wilkes also going to come in here in next opportunity. And the free throw will be missed. Swick will bring it back 2-1 to score. 90 seconds into the ball game here. Winner will get the winner of 2-seeded Vincent, 7-seeded Lincoln Trail. They started an hour ago, so I'll have a score update for you at the half on that one and try to figure out who Swick will play. Get a more clear picture who they'll play Tuesday as Uriah Broomfield inside comes right in and wastes no time getting points. It's 4-1. Swick by 3, 8-10 to go here in the first quarter. Just underway the tournament quarterfinal. They'll get it across the timeline. Pass is tipped, and Holly Woods has the steal. We'll throw it up for Byron Pame. She'll run all the way. Layup good. It Swick's up 6-1. And you're already starting to see some turnovers forced. That's the second one forced by the Swick defense. And that's what they're going to do is press up. And that's what really helped those first 2 games against Rend Lake. Warriors will bring it back across the timeline. And that's going to be 10 seconds. They couldn't get it over in time on the pass. So Rend Lake turns things over. Although Wilk will come into the ball game. Eva Metrigoric will come out. They'll be throwing here in the backcourt for Woods, who breaks it into the front court now. Woods, right of the wing, hands it off to Byron Pame. She'll catch, move up top, gives it out to Woods. Open 3, decides not to do it. Head fake, though. Drives, kick out left corner, shared. She wants to launch a 3. In and out, 1 and go. It looked good. I really liked Woods, a little bit of head fake there. Could have easily shot the 3. That's what she does best is make 3s, but instead goes inside and gets one of her teammates a shot. That 3-pointer by Rend Lake's going to go in and out. Swick pulls down the board. 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Byron Pame will catch to the right of the center circle. Puts it on the deck towards the volleyball line. Kicks out left for Woods on the wing. Now up top to Broomfield. Gets it back out for Byron Pame. Holding. Up top, Sherrod. She gets a screen. Now launches a 3. Bang! She'll knock that one down. And it's 9-1. Julia Sherrod, 9-1 ball game. Swick is up by 8. Rend Lake still looking for their first field goal. May come here as a layup inside's no good by Maurer. Can't hold on to the rebound, and Swick gets it back. Here's Byron Pame. Brings it back for Woods. And she traveled. Ended up walking and get another scenario where open for 3. Decided not to shoot it, decided want to drive inside, and ended up traveling. Rend Lake will bring it back. Joanna Rumi will also come in at the next dead ball for Swick. Swick wasted no time getting their bench players involved here in this playoff game. Up top. On the wing. Inside here with Gore. She'll drive all the way. Layup, no, but a foul. And Khalil Gore will go to line shooting 2. Fouls on Kiara Byron Pame. That's her first. Arumi will come in. Byron Pame will come out for her. First one to miss hits the front of the rim for Gore, who comes in shooting at 31% from the line. Not many free throws in that sample size, just 4 for 13. Her second one missed to both as it hits the front of the rim. 6:18 to play in the first quarter. Swick by 8, 9-1. Rubin left of the key, drives inside the 2-point line. Picked up the dribble, now gets it out. Up top for Broomfield. Now off for Woods. Going to launch a 3. That one will miss. Too short. Rebound into the corner. Went off of Broomfield out to Arumi. Now inside Woods. She'll shoot a mid-range jump. No go off the catch and shoot. Broomfield pulls it her rebound down to the weak side. Gets it for Wilk on a bounce pass inside the paint. Ended up stolen away. Warriors will bring it back. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Gore. Pass. Able to get it inside. This is going to be a layup. That one's going to be no good. Too strong by Johnson in the rebound. Bucket's good. 9-3 by Rend Lake. Storm will bring it back here with the Rumi. Goes inside, nowhere to go. Throw it up top for Sharon. She wants another three. That one will miss too short. Rebound pulled down by Rend Lake. They'll bring it back. 9-3. 5:10 to play here in this first quarter. Swick with the early advantage. Opened up a 9-1 run. Rend Lake, that last possession, got their first made field goal of the afternoon. Is inside. Layup good up the glass for Gore. And Rend Lake has a 4-0 run. They pulled this to 4. 9-5. Swick will bring it back with Woods. Gives it off to Rumi. 4:45 to play in the first quarter. Wilk up top. Gets it out for Woods. Right of the key. Drives inside. Blows past Gore all the way inside. And draws the foul. And Holly Woods will have 2 free throws coming. Send us to our first media timeout of the afternoon here in the Region 24 Tournament quarterfinal. It's Swick 9, Rend Lake 5. Back in a moment here from Swick. Holly Woods out of media timeout at the line, shooting 2. Her first one's going to be good. Her first points, 3rd points of the game. Had 2 earlier on a make, on a layup, and the second one here for Woods is good. She's got 4 now on today. A few substitutions here after the free throws. We'll get the lineup for Swick out of the media timeout. It's going to be Kiara Byrick, Eva Metchigor, Kelby Zupan will make her first appearance. Joanna Rumi and Carlotta Ray. Rend Lake down by 6, 11-5. In the backcourt here with Dillman. She'll have it, trying to bring it across the timeline. She does. Dribbles with the right hand. Now switches to her left, back to her right near the half-court line. At the center circle, goes out left. Hands it off for Gore, hands it back for Dillman. 12 on the shot clock, gets a screen moving to right. Now right side of the lane. Bounce pass inside for Kirksey. Now pass for Gore. Layup no good on the layup. Eva Metrogork pulls down the rebound. It gets it to Byron Pame. Throws it out. Here's to Arumi. Now up top for Ray. Gets to Metrogork inside. Now to Arumi. 18 on the shot clock. She wants to move around some traffic inside, and that's going to be a foul, a whistle underneath as Arumi lost it. And then a foul. That will go against Joanna Arumi for the contact. That'll be her first. Renai Hickman's going to come back in. Arumi will come out for her. Rend Lake will bring it back. Coral will have it in the backcourt. 3:50 to go in the first. Swick leading 11-5. Brings it across the timeline, out to the wing. Drives inside of the block. Got keyed it inside and pick up the dribble. And now it's going to be a loose ball off the pass possession arrow. And it's in favor of Rend Lake. So the Warriors will keep it here with 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Rend Lake will have it here on the right baseline. They get it in. Right side of the lane, double team. Kick out in the corner. Go inside now up top. Ball fake. Pass. And it's going to be a double dribble that goes against Maurer. Rend Lake turns it over, go back to Swick. 3:35 to go in the first. Swick lead at 11-5. It was 9-1, but Swick's, it's just only a 4-2 run, +2 for Rend Lake so far. As Ray has it, gets it off to Byron Pame, goes to Supin on the elbow, goes out right, bounce pass, Ray's cut and layup, yes! Beautiful cut, and it all worked out, the motion to the pass. Carolina Rays the 5th different score for Swick, and it's 13-5. 8-point lead, now a tie-up in the backcourt. See if we'll get a possession here. We will in the held ball. So Swick will have it again here. Just had a held ball in the last possession by Rend Lake. Now we'll get one here in the Swick possession. Gets it off to Byron Pame. Bounce pass, Supin, cut him at Shagork. Layup, got it. Another great job on a cut. Eva Metchigork, her first points, and a timeout on the floor. Rend Lake calls it. Swick's up by 10, their largest lead of the afternoon. It's 15-5, 2:57 to go in the first. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois College in the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal. Rend Lake bringing it back out of the timeout. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. 15-5. They get inside the paint. Maurer puts up a runner. No good. Rebound by Metchigork. Swick bringing it back. Hickman inside. Lost it. And they're going to say it was a kicked ball off of Rend Lake. So Swick will have it now on the baseline. Byron Pame gets it to Metchigork in the corner. Hands off to Byron Pame, and she was out of bounds on the handoff. So Swick will turn it over. Back to the Warriors of Rend Lake. They'll bring it across the timeline. Pass is going to be tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds. As Rend Lake's Bannister Jones trying to get over for Johnson on the near sideline. And ended up being tipped. It looked like a Swick player tipped it as well, but the last touch goes off of Rend Lake. So Swick will have it back here. Up by 10, try to add on to their largest lead of the afternoon. They've talked about the pregame. I feel like a quick start today. Want to start quick and score the basketball would be a key today. And obviously you're up by 10 here so far. 15 points with 2 minutes to go in the first. Metchigork right block. Goes up top. Kelby Zupan for 3. Bang! Got it! Kelby Zupan knocks down a 3, and it's 18-5. Swick now at 13-point lead, their largest. Near the half-court line. Dillman trying to pass it. It goes off of a Swick defender. Out of bounds. Rend Lake will keep it. Dillman will bring it back. 20 on the shot clock. Walks it across. Throws it out left here for Hayes. Now in the corner. Picked up the dribble, back up top, Dillman throws out right corner. Here's a catch and shoot 3. That one's going to miss as Kelby Zupan pulls down the board. Byron Pame will bring it back. Gets out for Ray. Right corner 3. Bang! Got it! Back-to-back threes. It Swick's up by 16. They have 21 points here in the first quarter. Still 90 seconds to play as well. That one almost intercepted as Kelby Zupan got a hand on it. Came in there a little bit late. Able to deflect it out. Rend Lake will keep it 85 seconds to go in the first. They're going to call another timeout. Swick all over Rend Lake. It's 21-5. 16-point lead. 85 seconds to play in the first. Back in a moment. This is the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal here at Southwestern Illinois College. Rend Lake bringing it back here out of another timeout. 80 seconds to play. Swick's up 21-5. Opened up a 9-1 lead. Rend Lake a 4-0 run. Now Swick up by 16. That shot's no good. 70 seconds to play. Ray hands it off to Byron Pame. She dribbles with the right hand. Pulls it out to the volleyball line, out the center circle. 60 seconds to go. Hickman up top will catch. Try to hand it off, and it got fumbled. Stayed with it, though. Now Byron Pame picked up her dribble. Up to Metchagork. 6 on the shot clock. Eva puts to the neck, dribbles left side of the lane to the basket. Layup, yes! Great offensive possession. It's an 18-point lead. Eva Metchagork with 4, 23-5. Hockey line substitution coming in here for head coach Jonathan Denny. The next dead ball. Swick gets interception by Hickman. Gets up for Byron Pame, runs all the way. Layup, got off the glass. Swick is up by 20, 25-5. Kiara Byron Pame with 4. 20 seconds to play. In the half, they're walking across the timeline is Dillman. Dribbled up top, guarded by Hickman. 10 seconds, volleyball line. Those out left here for Gore. Gore will catch. There'll be a screen coming. Trying to use it. Moves left side, trying to kick out left corner, no good. Ray with the steal, puts up a heave at the half-court line. It's no good. After the first quarter, Swick puts on a performance. 25-5 is the score after the first. A 20-point lead that just kept growing and growing. Ended off with at least a 10-0 run. I have to do the math to figure out what the full run was, but at least a 10-0 run going into the second quarter. We'll have the second for you next. This is the Region 24 Tournament quarterfinal here from Southwestern Illinois College. Rend Lake bringing it back here to start the second quarter, facing a 20-point deficit. 25-5 is the score. Warriors have it right to left. Steven Stack with you here in this quarterfinal game. The winner will get 2-seeded Vincennes or 7-seeded Lincoln Trail. The winner of that game is the shot was no good on the rebound. We have a held ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Swick, so the Blue Storm will get it here for their first offensive possession of the second. They're out there with Joanna Rumi, Holly Woods, Julia Scherer, Jenna Scheller, and Kaylin Small. 20-point lead. I looked at the numbers, a 16-0 run in that first quarter for Swick. Rumi on the wing. Gets it out for Woods. Inside, it's going to be tipped. It went out of bounds off of Swick, so it'll go back to Rend Lake. Warriors for their second possession. Go out in the corner. Now up top, almost stolen away by Small. A launch of 3. That was no good by Foster. Here is Joanna Rumi. She'll bring it back. Kicks out for Woods. She'll shoot a 3, catch and shoot. Bang! Holly Woods lets it rain, and she's got 7 points on the afternoon. It's a 19-0 Swick rise. They lead by 23. 28-5, completely taken Rend Lake out of this one early. Driving inside, lost out of bounds to the Rend Lake turnover. Just 67 seconds into the second, and Swick continuing right where they left off to end the first. Woods will bring it back here. Ran across the timeline, gets a screen from Scheller. On the key, gonna launch a 3 is Woods after Rend Lake's Johnson was jumping, and thought she had a look, ended up missing it. And that ball's just thrown way too high out of bounds on the next possession by Rend Lake. They tried to throw it in down low, and it was too high of a pass, and goes out on the baseline. Woods has it, gets it out for Sherrod. On the wing, moves up top for Scheller. Gets it out for Woods. Right of the wing, gets a screen. Up top now for Small. Small gets it for Arumi. She'll drive. Left block, lost it. Off of Rend Lake as it goes out of bounds. Blue Storm will keep it. Arumi gets it into Small. Drives all the way to the basket. Yes! Kaylin Small. 8 different Swick scores. I mean, we had 13 last Tuesday against Lincoln Trail. Can we do it again? We got 8 already here. Still 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. I think it's possible. Inside, a runner, good. Whistle foul. Count the basket, it's good. Haley Dillman will score. And a chance to make it one more coming from the line is the nice move there, able to get the shot to go as well. Is Dillman. That's her first points of the afternoon. And she'll go to the line here for a free throw. Trying to finish the three-point play, and her free throw will miss. Small pulls down the board. She'll bring it back. Brings it across the timeline. Gives it for Woods. At the volleyball line will dribble. It's down for Sherrod now on the wing. For Scheller, she'll catch. Jenna finds Arumi open. Layup, yes! That's 9 different scores as Swick leads by 25. 32-7, a 23-2 run. So we're going to have a foul on the shot that's going to go against Swick Scheller. So the shot was no good, but Rend Lake will go back to the line, shooting 2 free throws again here. This time will be Carly Foster at the line taking them. A 80% free throw shooter, second best on this Rend Lake team. 2 free throws here. Her first one is good. Makes it a 24-point game. First point of the afternoon for her as well. Her second one's good. Goes 2 for 2. Woods will bring it back. Across the timeline. 32-9. Goes it up top for Small. Now left for Sherrod. Jaleel holding. Gets up top for Scheller. Now for Small. She'll move left block. Does the little fake. Puts up off the glass and got it. Kayla Small with 4. Swick back up by 25. Tying their largest lead. Rend Lake bringing it back. 7 minutes to go in the second. They'll throw it up top of the key. Johnson drives. Puts up a runner. No good. Rebound by Sherrod. Jalea bringing it back. She wants to speed up across the timeline. Now slow it down. Move it up top. Swick moves left to right. Gets it to Woods. Move it up top. Now for Rumi. Small inside. Kicks out to Woods. She'll launch a 3. Missed it. Rebound in the corner. Tracked down by Rumi. Now back to Sherrod. Runs all the way. No good, but a foul. And Jalea Sherrod has 2 free throws coming. Jenna Scheller is going to come out, and Araya Broomfield will come back in for her. And the first one for Scherer trying to add on to 3 points on the day will miss the first. Knocked down a 3 earlier. In this one, that was back in the first quarter. Second will miss to both. Rebound by Rend Lake. Warriors bringing it back. Pass inside will be caught. Move to the right elbow. Pass up top for Gore will catch. 15 on the shot clock. Backs inside. Now kicks out to the key. Up top drives right side the lane. Big block by Small. Caleb said no to that one. And the fast break pass will be intercepted. Warriors bringing it back to Arumi. Comes from behind and steals it. Woods across the timeline. Gets it for Small. driving inside all the way. Layup, no. Rebound by Broomfield, trying to get a hand on it. Looks like she may have, as it will go out of bounds off of Swick. It'll go back to the Warriors of Rend Lake. 34-9. Currently, Swick has outscored Rend Lake 9-4 in this second quarter. Ola Wilkes going to come in. Kaylin Small will come out for her. Rend Lake gets it across the timeline. Pass, open player as Swick was doing a little bit of a zone trap, and an easy layup's good for Tiara Johnson, who's got 3 now on the afternoon. This will be Woods, who has it at the center circle. Goes out right now up top for Wilk. Wilk will dribble, picked up her dribble, trying to find a teammate. Broomfield kicks it up top. Woods going to launch the 3. Bang! Holly Woods with another 3. She's got 10. Leading the game in scored. She's got double digits. First score today. It's in her double digits for any size. That shot's going to be no good. By Rend Lake. Swick down the end with Woods, and we're going to have a foul. And it'll go against Rend Lake's Bethany Bannister-Jones. Holly Woods will have an opportunity to get some more points today. She'll have 2 free throws coming from the line. We'll have those after a media timeout. Back in a moment here from Swick. This is the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal. Back in a moment. Woods' first free throw good out of the immediate timeout. Swick is out there with Holly Woods at the line, followed with Ola Wilk, Carlotta Ray, Kiara Byron-Pamea, and Nariah Broomfield. Second one for Woods, trying to go 1 for 2, and that one will pinball in. And Holly Woods with the 11, he goes 1 for 2, splitting the free throws. Back here with Rend Lake. They'll bring it across the timeline. Going up top, almost stolen away. Broomfield trying to get a hand on it, and able to secure it for Rend Lake was Bannister-Jones. They get out left, drive it all the way. Kirksey layup good. 38-13, 25-point game. Swick will bring it back. Swick's largest lead is 27. Now down to 25, their second largest. Woods to Byron-Pamea. Gets it to Woods up top, hands it off. Byron-Pamea, 10 on the shot clock. 4:15 of the game clock here in the second quarter. Wilk throws it out right. Woods out up top to Ray. Kicks out left. Wilk, and we're going to have a foul that's going to go away from the ball. It's going to be a offensive foul. That will go against Swick in that offensive possession. It'll go back to the Warriors of Rend Lake. Warriors bringing it back. Pass inside. Able gets the left block. Now back up top. Going out to the corner. Kirksey drives all the way. Layup, no, but a foul. And she'll have 2 free throws coming. Foul will go against Nariah Broomfield, her first. And it'll be Jayla Kirksey, the line, shooting 2. Kiara back from A will come out as the first one is good for Kirksey. Kelby Zupan back in. All right, Broomfield also out. Bernai Hickman in. And the next free throw is good. Cuts it to 23 with 3:50 to go here in the first half. And you look at the first 2 minutes, Swick was only up by 9. This last time these two schools faced, the first time, well, Swick was actually down by 1 at the half. They're up by 17 here. Ray's cut it all the way. Left good up the glass. Carlotta Ray with 7. Swick up by 25, 40-15. We're going to have a foul as Red Lake, Bannister Jones is trying to hold on at 2 players on her. It's going to go against Holly Woods. It's going to be her first. Was the 15th foul on Swick, so it is a double bonus for Ren Lake, and the first one's good for Bethany Bannister Jones. She is a 78% free throw shooter on the year. Her second one's good, able to go 2 for 2. She's on the score sheet. Her first points of the afternoon. 40-17. Swick trying to keep a 20-point plus lead here going into halftime. That'd be great with 3:15 to play here. Woods. Right in the key, nowhere to go. Throw it up top for Wilk. Will dribble out left for Ray. Moves inside, kick out quarter. Kelby Zupan for 3. That one will miss a little too short. Wilk a rebound on the weak side. Gets it out to Woods. She drives all the way. Kick out left corner, Ray. Another 3. That one will miss in and out. Rebound by Ren Lake. Some good looks on that possession, though. Very good looks by Swick. Warriors will bring it back. Pass out left. Red Lake will dribble. Get it out. Onto the block, extend down the corner. Here comes the 3. That one air ball's too strong by Haley Dillman. Swick bring it back. A layup all the way. No good as Bernaya Hickman draws the foul, and she's down the floor hoping she's all right. Took a little bit of contact, and she's going to be helped up right away by her teammates. Ran up on that wall as well in that baseline and had contact as well. Good to see her all right. She's going to shoot some free throws here, shooting 2. Eva Metrigork's going to come in for Ola Wilk. Kayla Small will also come in, and she'll be coming in for Bernaya Hickman the next opportunity. First one by Hickman's good. And both of them are good for Bernaya Hickman. First points of the day. How about 10 different scores today for Swick? The only ones that have not scored yet is Z Hawkins, who's not appeared, Ola Wilk, who's out there, and Jenna Scheller. Red Lake bringing it back. In the corner, here comes the 3. That one's going to airball by Red Lake off the catch and shoot. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off of Swick. 11 on the shot clock. Warriors will have it on the right baseline. 2:05 to go in the half. They kick it in. Now drive it. Bannister Jones kicks out to the elbow with Gore. Dribbles, kicks out corner. Here comes the 3. Bang, got it. Bethany Bannister Jones knocks down a 3. She's got 5. 42-20. 100 seconds to play in the half. 3-pointer Woods, bang! Holly Woods splashes one down. She's got 14. 45-20. 25-point lead. 90 seconds to play. Warriors with it inside the paint. They'll throw it up top here for Dillman. Dillman holds on, puts up a runner, no good, but we're going to get a foul. Looks like Carlotta Ray's going to be called. She can't believe the call. Just a little bit of contact made. And she's called for her first. It's going to send the Warriors to line, shoot it 2. 80 seconds to play. Joanna Rubin and Jalea Sharon will come in. Carlotta Ray Hollywoods are out. First one's good for Haley Dillman. She's got 3 points on the day, and she's a very good free throw shooter. Second best on the, or I guess actually first best on the team, 83%. I got her and Foster mixed up. She misses the second. 75 seconds to play here in the half. Metrogork will hand it off to Rumi. Moves inside. Kicks out left for Kelby Zupe. Hands it back off Rumi. She's going to launch the 3. Bang! Got it! It's a 3-point fest here. 48-21. Rumi with 5. 60 seconds to go in the first half. Haley Dillman will bring it back. Throws it up top. 50 seconds driving. Right side of the lane. They'll throw it inside. Stolen away. Bannister Jones should have thrown it inside the paint. Eva Metrogork with the steal. She'll bring it back. Kick up top. Zupan will launch the 3. And that one will miss a little bit too short. Looked for a second 3-pointer of the ball game. 30 seconds to go. About a 6-second differential. The shot clock and game clock's up top. 3-pointer. Misses. Swick gets the rebound. 25 seconds to play. Can get the last shot. Eva Metrogork will speed it up. Kicks out to the corner. Sharon will launch the 3. In and out, let it go. Rend Lake with the rebound. 15 seconds to play in the half. 48-21. Up top, Foster kicks out to the wing. Now up top for Bannister Jones. 3, 2, 1. He's got the launch a heave. Got it! At the buzzer, Bethany Bannister Jones from deep unleashes a 3. And that will give us a score of 48-24. Going to the locker rooms at the half. Swick a very good first half play that a lot of things right. And like I said, you go back to the first 2 meetings, we're down by 1 at halftime. We're only up by 9 the second time. They have a 24-point lead this time here, the third time around with the Warriors of Rend Lake. We'll have some numbers for you coming up here with our halftime report. 48-24. Swick leading Rend Lake at the half. Talk about the half here coming up in a few minutes. at the half here in the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal game. 3-seeded Swick leads 6-seeded Red Lake 48-24 at the half. Student Stock, really glad to have you along. And a very good first half. I mentioned it right before we went off here to a few minutes right at the end of the first half. You know, Swick's played a completely different first half. They did the first 2 times they played Red Lake. You know, down by 1 at Red Lake going to halftime. Only a 9-point lead against Red Lake the second time, and now currently have a 24-point lead at halftime. They played a really good first half. They're in control, and they wasted no time. You know, to start the ball game. 9-1 start, then a 16-0 run to finish out the first quarter. Up 25-5 going to the second. They did a really, really good job of just being in control and scoring the basketball. And that's what I wanted to see today was how quick can they start? Can you get some points early on and play hopefully a complete game? And so far they've played it feels like a complete 20 minutes. Now can you finish it off with another complete 20 minutes in the second half? Swick this year is 18-2 when they have a lead at halftime. They currently lead here 48-24 at the half. Let's get some score numbers for you. Start off with the Blue Storm. 10 different scores in the first half for Swick and end up having all 13 last game against Lincoln Trail. We'll see if that happens again today. It feels like we have a very good shot at making that happen. 14 points for Holly Woods leading the way. She's knocked down 2 threes. You also have 7 points for Carlotta Ray. She's knocked down a 3 of her own. 5 points for Jelana Rumi. She's also knocked down a 3. 4 points each for Kiara Byron-Pame, Eva Metrogorg, and Kaylin Small. Two scores with 3 of each knocked down a 3. Kelby Zupan and Julia Scherer. 2 points for Nia Broomfield, and also 2 points wrapping things out for Brenai Hickman, who went 2 for 2 from the line. Over for Red Lake, 8 points led the way for Bethany Bannister-Jones here at the half. 6 points for Jayla Kirksey. 2 scores with 3 each. Haley Dillman and Tiara Johnson. And wrapping things out with 2 points each is Kalia Gore and Carly Foster. Score by the quarter, Swick a plus 21st, 25-5, and a plus 4 second, 23-19. As I mentioned, 18-2 when leading at halftime on the year. They're on pace to hold Red Lake to 58 points, which is less than 65. Swick this year is 19-0 when they hold opponents to 65 or less. Swick's on pace to score 96 this ball game. Swick is 15-0 when they score 77 points or more in a ball game, and they currently have the lead here up by 24 into the locker room. We're about 6 minutes away from the start of the second half. Up for an extra in our Region 24 tournament quarterfinal game here from Southwestern Illinois College. Swick and Rend Lake here, 48-24 in the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal. Second half getting ready to begin. Steven Stockton with you. Swick, 24-point lead. They're 18-2 when having a lead at halftime, and look to make it a win here. Looking for win number 22 overall, 5-1 their last 6. The Warriors will have to start the second half. They'll move left to right here on your TV screen, as the Warriors are out there with number 2 Haley Dillman, number 4 Carly Foster, number 15 Bethany Bannister-Jones, who's going to launch a 3. That one's going to miss. Who may actually had a little buzzer beater there from almost half court range in the first half. Also out there with number 23 Tiara Johnson, number 32 Alania Maurer. That shot still good by Swick. Rend Lake is in pinstripe uniforms. Red text numerals, Rend Lake in the front. As Bernaya Hickman's able to tip a pass. It's going to go out of bounds off of Hickman. Rend Lake will have it on the baseline. 32 seconds in here to the third quarter. Swick is in gray jerseys, blue text numerals. Carlotta Ray, Holly Woods, Eva Metrigork, Bernaya Hickman, and Kiara Bark-Fame out there for Swick. Rend Lake on the baseline, throws it in. It's a high ball. That one's going to go near the half-court line and be tracked down to the backcourt. Warriors here with Bannister-Jones, able to bring it across. 18 of the shot clock. Dribbles. Tries to hand it off here to the sideline. Able to stay with it is Johnson, and that's going to be a double dribble. Just couldn't hold on to it there and end up losing it. So we'll go back to Swick here. This will be Bark-Fame. Throws up top for Hickman. Inside Bark-Fame, and able to stay with it near the baseline. And they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. It'll go back to Rend Lake. Still looking for our first points here of the third. We're 60 seconds in. Haley Dillman will bring it back across the timeline. Moves out towards the right. Throws it up top for Foster. Foster will dribble, and we're going to have a foul. Called on Swick's Eva Metrigork. That'll be her first. Dillman has it, gets it on the wing as Dillman just hits the deck, and let's see what we're going to get. Hopefully she's all right. Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout, and just kind of fell onto the floor, and hopefully she's all right. She's being helped up by one of her assistant coaches and her teammates. She'll be looked at here, and hopefully she's all right. Wish the best for her. Looks like she might trying to stay in here, walk this one off. Looks like she's going to stay into the ball game. All right, there we go, and she's going to come get the ball as well. So Dillman, after a little bit of a fall, stays in, has it, throws it inside for Maurer, waits, lays it up high, arcing shot, good. All net from Lania Maurer. 48-26, 22-point lead. 8:25 to go here in this third quarter. Hickman has it up top, Holden. Kicks out for Bark-Fame on the wing. Inside, runner's going to be no good. Right back to Bark-Fame. Puts up a runner, got it on the jump, and it's good. Swick up by 24, 50-26. Kiara Bark-Fame with 6 so far currently for Swick. Warriors bringing it back. Bannister-Jones has it. Dumps it off. Now cut it. Dillman all the way. Let no good. A little bit too strong. Eva Metrigork pulls down the rebound. She'll bring it back. Goes up top. Throws down right for Woods. And too high of a pass as it goes out of bounds onto the Swick bench. Bannister-Jones will bring it across the timeline. Throws out right. Back up to Bannister-Jones on the left key. Drives up top. Will throw it out in the corner. Goes inside. Backing down. Puts up a fade. That one's going to be no good by Maurer. Air balls do not deflect off anybody. Will go back to Swick. Bark-Fame throws it, bounce pass, Ray, free throw line, catch it, and Going to have a foul. So to go against Rend Lake. Swick will now have it on the right baseline here. Throws it up top for Woods. Hands it off for Ray. Moves up right for Metrogork, who's going to launch a three. That one's going to be no good. Rend Lake on the rebound. 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Dillman has it near the volleyball line. Little dribble. Trying to get around the traffic. Nowhere to go. We'll throw it inside. Layup. That's going to be no good. Rebound is loose. Offensive board. Rend Lake puts it up as Bannister Jones, and there's going to be a foul. The shot's no good, but 2 free throws coming. Bernia Hickman will be called for her first foul, and Bethany Bannister Jones, who leads Rend Lake and scored with 8 points on the day, will go out the line shooting 2. Carlotta Ray will come out. Julia Sherrod back in for her. The first one's no good. Second one will miss. Missed them both. Bannister Jones came in as well, shooting 78%. So they've missed a few free throws as Rend Lake today. That's kind of uncharacteristic of them. Woods will throw it up top. Metrogork will catch. Gets it out to Byron May out left. He gets to move around a screen. Up top, Hickman. Nowhere to go. Throws out right, Sherrod. She's going to launch a three. That one will miss. Offensive board. Byron May put back. No. Rebound. It's going to be stolen away as Byron May gets it back. Hickman up top. Metrogork. She'll launch a three. In and out. Want to go. Swick not getting many things to go here in this third quarter. Only 2 points here for Swick. Rend Lake only 2 as well. We've had 4 total points in 4 minutes. As Hickman gets a steal. Read the passing lane. Throws it for Woods. It's a 2-on-1. Holly all the way. Layup got it. She's got 16 on the afternoon. 52-26. Bluestone have doubled the Warriors' points. As here's a good crossover move by Dillman. Her shot inside's no good. Gets her an offensive board. Put back no, but a foul. And Haley Dillman go to line, shoot 2. Foul was on Eva Metrogork. That's going to be her second. As Eva Metrogork, Bernia Hickman are going to come out, and Araya Broomfield and Joanna Rumi in for the first time here in the second half, trying to find something here on offense. First free throw is good by Dillman. Dillman with 4. Can't get 5 as the free throw is no good. 52-27. Woods kicks out left for Rumi. She'll launch a catch and shoot 3. Missed it, too short. Rebound pulled down by the Warriors. There's a mid-range shot good from the left block by Dillman. She's got 6. Swick bringing it back. Byron May runs the baseline, then lost it out of bounds off the dribble to go back to the Warriors. Solo Wilkes going to come in. Kiara Byron May will come out for her. Rend Lake bringing it back up top. Johnson moving out right. Goes out to the wing. We'll throw it up top here for Gore. She'll catch, trying to move around some traffic. Gets a screen. Goes out to the left side of the lane. Kick out left corner. Mid-range catch it. Shoots no good. Wilk pulls down to rebound. Try to get it to a room as she does. 4:50 to play in the third. Kick out corner. Sherrod drives inside the paint to the basket. No good, but a foul. And Julia Sherrod will shoot 2. Well, she'll have that after the media timeout. As we have with 4:47 to go here in the third. Maybe we won't take immediate timeout. Never mind. So Julia Sherritt's just going to shoot the free throws here. I was thinking we might have immediate timeout, but we do not. So Julia Sherritt will shoot free throws here, and the first one's no good. Second one, Sherritt missed them both. Rebound is going to go out of bounds off of Swick. It'll go back to Rend Lake, and now we'll take the media timeout. Back in a moment here from Swick. This is the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal. 52-29. Blue Storm lead the Warriors. Back in a moment. Out of the immediate timeout, Rend Lake bringing it back left to right. Down by 23 as we play halfway through the third. Inside, a layup. Good, whistle foul. Count the basket. The Warriors have outscored the Blue Storm 7-4 in this third quarter. Look to make it 8-4 with the free throw coming at the line here for Jayla Kirks, who's got 8. Yeah, looking for number 9. And the free throw's good. Well, Kaz on the wing, gets it to Small on the right block. Move it inside. Puts it up, got it. Kayla Small, nice little fake and a move. She's got 6, able to respond right back. 4:20 to go in the third. And we're going to have a foul. That's going to go on Swick, and that's going to be their 5th. It's going to go on Wilk again. That's back-to-back fouls on her. And double bonus with the 5th team foul on Swick. Kalia Gore to the line will shoot 2. First one's good. Gore with 3s. Rend Lake pulls within 21, trying to get to even 20 now. The second one's good against them both. 20 points is the deficit now. Gore with 4. Julia Sheridan will come out. Kelby Zupan in for her. Woods bringing it back. Woods up top. Kicks inside, stolen away. Rend Lake with the steal. 3:50 to play. Try to make a little bit of a run here. They're down by as many as 27 in this ball game, now at 20. Trying to get it under 20 now for the first time in the second half. Out the wing, catch it, shoot 3, missed it. 2 shorts. Kaylin Small pulls down the rebound. 3:35 to play in the third. Small bring it back, gets it out for Arumi. Up top for Zupan. We'll throw it out right for Woods. We'll move inside the arc. Now go up top for Wilk. Wilk runs the three-point line, gets it to Small. Now to Rumi, right of the key, 10, 9. Moves to left, out right with 8, 7. Inside, puts up a layup, no good. Gets it back, 5. Kick out Small, catches to mid-range, no good. As the shot clock was going down, a good defense possession there from Rend Lake. Warriors bringing it back. And we're going to have a foul underneath. All these shots going to go against Swick again. And Rend Lake's done a lot of attacking down low, get into the line. As Holly Woods and Eva Metrogork will come in. Sorry, Holly Woods and Ola Wilk will come out. Eva Metrogork and Carlotta Ray in. There we go, sorry. 20-point game, trying to get under 20 now for the first time in the half. Here is Gore at the line, went 2 for 2 in her last trip. First one, good. She's got 5. The next one. Got them both. It's an 18-point game. Gore with 6. 54-36, 2:50 to play. Zupan will drive all the way. Layup, no good. Warriors get the rebound. Swick just has not been able to score this third quarter. Just 6 points here in the third. Rend Lake bringing it back. They kick out in the corner up top and will stolen away. Stays with it. Kirksey. Layup inside. Got it. It's a 16-point game, and Rend Lake trying to make a little bit of a run here. Swick will have to use the timeout. Head coach shot today. Got to find a way to get back to what was working. It's a 16-point game. Warriors on a run. 54-38. Blue Storm lead. This is the Region 24 tournament quarterfinal here from Swick. Back in a moment. Swick bringing it back, trying to find a way to end this Rend Lake run and into score drought. Only 6 points in this third quarter. We have 2:15 to play. Metrogork left side of the lane, kicks out to Zupan on the wing. Back to Metrogork inside, puts up a shot, not going to fall. Rend Lake on a rebound, down by 16, trying to keep chipping away at it. Gore, volleyball line, 2 minutes to go in the third. Dribbles, guarded by Arumi. Up top, 15 on the shot clock. Gets it out left. Onto the block. Inside. Pass, cutting. Foster, layup. No, gets her an offensive board. Stays with it. Kicks out to the corner and threw it away. Big defensive stop by Swick. Needed a defensive stop on that possession. That's what you got. (54-38). Rumi has it, across the timeline, moving right to left. 90 seconds to play in the third. Small, up top to Ray, gets out to Rumi. On the wing, holding, up top Zupan. Gonna launch a 3. Missed it, too short. Rebound is gonna go out of bounds, off of Swick. It'll go back to Rend Lake. 78 seconds to play in the third. It's a +8 third quarter for the Warriors. 14, sorry, there we go. 14 6. So figuring out 24, that's not exactly right. Then there's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Swick for a blocking foul on the RN. Kelby Zupan called for the foul, and Rend Lake back to the line shooting some more free throws. Just 62 seconds to play in the third. I mentioned just 6 points in this third by Swick. They had 25 in the first, 23 in the second. As the first one's good for Kirksey. Jenna Scheller's going to come back in at the next opportunity. Same thing with Kiara Barkley, and for Scheller, it'll be her first appearance of the second half. The free throw's good. Jenna Scheller, Kiara Barkley both in. It'll be Carlotta Ray and Kaylin Small coming out. .54-40, 60 seconds to play. In the third, Barkley will bring it back up top. Moves out right. Get it to Ray. Goes for now for Kelby Zupan on the wing, up top for Scheller. 12 on the shot clock, down to 10. Metrogorsk 40 on the game clock. Kicks out to the wing. Barkley drives, puts up a runner, not going to fall. Rebound offensive board. Kelby Zupan came in there and got it. And it hits the net, kind of had the back taken out of her. She's all right, see, she's helped up. Holly Woods is going to come in. Kelby Zupan's going to come out, hoping the best for her. Looks like she's going to be all right. And a little bit one of those hits there that takes a little bit to come back from. So Swick will now have it on the right baseline. 35.5 of the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Woods will trigger it in. Gets it into Byron Pame. She'll have it up top. Gets a screen from Scheller. Moving up top. 15 of the shot clock. Out for Woods. Dribbles inside the arc. Puts up a runner. Too short was airballed. Shot clock turned off for the last possession. We'll see if it's the last possession of the third. Rend Lake. Haggard. Stuck. Pass inside. Foster layup good. She's got 4. Rend Lake's got it within 12 all of a sudden. We were up by 27. Warriors now with 12. Ray's shot inside. It's going to be blocked out of bounds. 10.3 will stay with Swick on the baseline. Not a great third quarter. They've cut this deficit at half. 24-12 here in this third. Swick gets it on the right baseline. Metrogorsk throws down for Scheller in the corner. Now for Woods. Left of the wing. Kicks up top. Ray. Dribbles. 2. 1. Barkley at the buzzer. Right corner. 3. Missed it. 54-42. Swick is down by, or up by 12. Trying to hold on to the lead after being up by 24 going into the second half. 54-42. Fourth quarter next coming up here in our Region 24 tournament. Quarterfinal game here from Swick. Back in a moment. Start of the fourth quarter, final frame in our Region 24 tournament quarterfinal game. Steven Stackton with you. Just looked over at Vincennes. The 2-seeded Trailblazers take on the 7-seeded Statesman of Lincoln Trail. Vincennes with the win 83-59. And the winner of this one will get Vincennes in the semifinal. Lakeland College at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. As the layup's no good by Ava Metrogork. Swick was up by as many as 27 in this ball game, led by 24 at halftime. It's now just a 12-point game. Rend Lake an 18-6 third quarter. They tripled Swick's points in that third quarter. Swick's out there with Carlotta Ray, Eva Metrogork, Kiara Barkley, Bernai Hickman, and Holly Woods to start the fourth. 45 seconds in. That pass is too high. Threw it out of bounds was Gores. Rend Lake's did a really good job of battling, and that's what I expected, is that they were going to not back down. I mean, you're down by 24 at halftime. They kind of looked tough, but I knew they were going to keep battling, and here we are now. Holly Woods at the center circle. Throws out left for Metrogork. She'll catch. Gets it to Woods. 60 seconds in to the fourth. Byron Pame drives inside. Picked up, dribble out to Hickman. Shoots a rare three. Bang! She's made her last 2 threes. Going back to last regular season game against Lincoln Trail. Hickman with 5 and came into the game against Lincoln Trail. Shooting 0 for 3 from 3. Made her only 3 attempted in that game. 1 for 4, now 2 for 5 as we got an offensive foul going against Rend Lake. Swick a good start here to the fourth, but can't be done yet. Just 90 seconds in. Swick leading 57-42. Warriors bringing it back. Blue Storm bringing it back, apologies. Ray has it up top. Gets it out for Woods. Left key does a little bit of head fake out for Ray. Slowing things down. Hands it off to Byron Pame. Up top, 12 of the shot clock on the wing. Ray throws inside. Hickman does a little move. Fade. Got it. Bernai Hickman with 5 here to open up the fourth quarter. And Swick's up by 17. A 5-0 run for Bernai Hickman. 59-42, 8 minutes to go in the fourth. We'll throw it inside. Kirksey's layup's no good, too short. Gets her an offensive board. Put back, no air ball, and another rebound. Pass up top for Gore. Now we'll throw it to the corner. Here comes the 3. That one's going to miss, too short by Dillman. Hickman tracks down the board. Gets out to Byron Permation. She'll catch. Moves. Inside. All the way to the basket off the glass. And Swick has a 7-0 run to open up the fourth quarter. Kiara Byron Permation with 8. 61-42, starting to get that lead back to where it was. And a lot more comfortable here to start the fourth. A lot more comfortable. Dillman has it. Up top, 10 of the shot clock, and that's going to be another offensive foul that goes against Rend Lake. Carly Foster called for the last 2. 7:15 to play. Holly Woods will have it here across the timeline. Goes out to the left of the key. It's it to Byron Pame. 3 minutes into the fourth. Up top, Woods. Bounce pass Hickman inside. Looking for some more points. Up top to Ray. Thought about a 3. Now we'll launch it. That one's going to miss. A little bit of hesitation there. And allowed Rend Lake to get a little more better for contest after the hesitation. Drive inside Kirksey. Pull up. Jump. Got it. Sorry, Tiara Johnson with the bucket. She's got 5 in the game. There's Eva Metrogork all the way. Will respond with the layup. Eva with 6. 6:30 to play in the game. 63-44, just back and forth. Here we go. Not many whistles here in this fourth quarter. Pull-up shot. That one will miss. Rebound by Ray. Another possession coming for Swick. 6:15 to play. Throw it for Byron Pame. That's going to be a foul. As Byron Pame and Johnson both fall down to the deck. Tiara Johnson will be called for the foul. That's going to be her 3rd. Swick will keep possession. Both players look to be okay. Both went up for the ball and both end up going in the deck. Pregame has it up top. Gets it to Ray. Inside. Layup off the glass. No good. Red Lake pulls down the rebound. Warriors bringing it back into the corner. Pass up top on the wing. Stolen away by Ray, but just couldn't keep it in. She had a battle up against the near sideline. 5:51 to go. Carlotta Ray will come out. Kaylin Small will come in for her. The Warriors will have it on the sideline. They'll throw it in up top here for Bannister Jones. She catches, moves, kicks out to the corner. Drive it inside. A layup off the glass is good for Dillman. She's got 8. Caleb Small will bring it back inside the arc. Up top to Pregame. Back to Small. Bounce pass Hickman. Right block inside. A layup no good. Rebound going to be loose. Trying to fight for it. Hickman has it. And then just stolen away by T.R. Johnson, who just ripped out of the hands of Hickman. 5:20 to go. Bringing it back. Kick out to the corner. Dillman. A little bit of a head fake or dribble. Out to the wing. Gets a screen from Maurer. Now moves inside the paint. Puts up a shot. That one will miss. Rebound by Hickman. Woods bringing it back. Stops. He'll throw it up top for Hickman, who will catch. Gets it to Pregame. She will dribble slowly and run some time here as we're halfway through in the fourth. Woods. Bounce pass Hickman. A little pick and roll, yes. Bernaya Hickman with 9, really starting to get it going. Has 7 in this fourth quarter alone. Foster, left block on Small. Layup off the glass. High arcing shot's good. Carly Foster with 6. 65-48, 4:25 to go in the game. Woods has it up top, moves out to the left of the wing. She's going to launch the 3. That one will miss too short. Small trying to get the rebound, able to keep it in, but threw it right to a Rend Lake opponent. Bannister Jones gives it to Dillman. 4 minutes to play in the game. And possibly the final 4 minutes of this Rend Lake season. Drive it inside Foster, throws up a shot, no good. A rebound, Metchigork. 3:50 to play. Pregame speeding down all the way to the basket. Layup, got it. Kiara Pregame with 10. Timeout on the floor. 67-48. Swick by 19. And just a few minutes away from punching her ticket to the Final Four of this Region 24 tournament. Back in a moment. This is the Region 24 quarterfinal here from Swick. Swick just 3 minutes and 40 seconds away from officially putting an aim in the Final Four of the Region 24 tournament. We'll look at the 2-seeded Trailblazers of Vincent, who knocked off Lincoln Trail today in their quarterfinal game, as there's a foul that's going to go against Holly Woods for a little bit of a reach. Carlotta Ray will come in. Holly Woods will come out. That was her second foul. Or nope, it's going to be Eva Metchigork that's going to come out. 3:35 to go in this ball game. Up top. Dribble it here is Dillman. We'll throw it inside the paint. Nowhere to go. Bounce pass, cut it, stolen away. Kiara Barkpame gets the steal, breaks it back as Small. Up top, Broomfield, she's going to launch a three. In and out, where'd it go? It wouldn't go. Oh my goodness, it went in and out. It looked so good out of the hands, I tell you. It looked beautiful out of the hands. And the hoop just couldn't keep it in. Orion Broomfield now 0 for 3 from 3. That's a shot she just does not attempt and was open. Why not shoot it and almost got it to go. We'll get some points for her inside, though, and it's going to be an offensive foul. A little bit of a too aggressive elbow. Uriah Broomfield, that's going to be her second, and knocked a Rend Lake player over on the deck. So 3:10 to go. Goes back here with the Warriors. They'll bring it across the timeline. Right of the elbow. Inside. Puts up a layup. That is going to be no good, but a foul. Mariah Broomfield now called for a third back-to-back fouls. Brenai Hickman is going to come back in for her. First one's good. Second one will miss. Rebound, offensive board. Put back, yes, for Dillman. She's got 10. Second double-digit score today for Rend Lake. 67-51. 2:45 to go in the game. Woods has it. Throws out left for Ray. She'll drive. Double team, kicks out to Hickman. Holding. Throws it out to the wing with Woods. She'll launch the three. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Rend Lake. 2:30 to go. Stolen away. Holly Woods gets the steal. Breaks it back to Byron Pame. Bounce pass Small. Layup. Or I guess trying to maybe pass it. It was deflected anyway. Ray gets it back. Well, fan it out. Swick will hold it. Run some time here. Up by 16. 2:15 to go. Bounce pass out to Byron Pame. Woods on the wing. Head fake gets up top for Small. Now 5 on the shot clock. 4. 2 minutes to play. Puts up a shot for the free throw line. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rend Lake. Less than 2 minutes to go. Swick will be taking on Vincennes in the Region 24 semifinal at Lakeland College on Tuesday. It'll be a 7 o'clock start. We were extended pregame show beginning at 6:30 from Lakeland. As the shot's going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Small. Gets it to Holly Woods. Woods brings it across. Down for Ray. 90 seconds. Thought about shooting. Will instead pull it back out for Small. And Swick will just run some time here. 85 seconds. Carlotta Ray will have it. Moving. Inside. A layup. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rend Lake. 75 seconds to go. We'll throw to the right block here. Bounce pass inside. A layup good. Carly Foster with 8. 67-53. 60 seconds to go. Swick is going to take a timeout. Back in a moment here. 60 seconds to go. Swick is up by 14 to get it across the timeline. Kick out to Kelby Zupan, who came in for Hollywoods. 48 seconds. Metrogork will throw it out right for Rumi. She will hold. Throws it for Byron play up top. Swick just trying to run some time. 40 seconds to play. Up by 14. Now got to go with 5. Metrogork inside. Kicks out of Hickman. Mid-range catch and shoot. Not going to fall. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Swick with 31.6. And Vincennes will be the opponent for Swick in the semifinal. They were able to knock off Lincoln Trail, the 7 seed. They won by double digits. We'll get that score for you in just a moment, as that shot's going to be good there by Haggard. Makes it a 12-point game. So they'll have another timeout here before we take it. That final was 83-59. 2-seeded Vincennes knocking off 7-seeded Lincoln Trail. Looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it here for this one. Trying to see if we can find any other semifinal scores here. Or quarterfinal, I guess I should say quarterfinal, that's right. Swick will get it in. That pass is going to be tipped, but there will be a foul. That's the 15th foul by Rend Lake, so we'll send Kelby Zupan a line for 2 here in the bonus. She's got 3 points on the day, knocked down to 3 earlier in the first half. See, free throw. No good. We'll get another one here. And the second one's good for Kelby Zupan, who's got 4. Swick is up by 13. 13 seconds to go. 68-55. Rend Lake's final possession is going to be turned over, as we'll go out of bounds at 9.6. And all Swick needs to do is just inbound and hold it here. And they will get a date with Vincennes in the semifinal on Tuesday. And looks like Olney Central will knock off John A. in the other half of the tournament, the 4-5 quarterfinal. And that's going to do it. 68-55. Your Blue Storm improved to 22-8 on the air. And they will get Vincennes in the semifinal at Lakeland College on Tuesday. We'll talk about it next here from Swick. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Swick gets the win of this one of our quarterfinal game of the Region 24 tournament, 68-55. They will get the 2-seeded Trailblazers of Vincennes in the semifinal at Lakeland College on Tuesday. And here to talk about today's winner, player of the game, guest Bernai Hickman. Thanks for taking time to join me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you get the win, 68-55. Talk about this one. What was your thoughts on this one?
Well, I feel like we, not like being cocky or anything, but I feel like we already had the mentality that we were going to win this game today. And he just told us to take it one day at a time since we won today, just looking in the rearview mirror for Tuesday and Thursday. And we know we got to work hard. We just got to execute. Like, our first and second quarter was great. And then we came out in third quarter, I think we only scored like 6 or 8 points.
Yep.
But we can't have, like, quarters like that against better teams. So we just got to learn how to, like, execute all the way through the game, all 40 minutes.
Well, you speak about that third quarter, too, because you guys in the fourth, I mean, right out of the fourth quarter, I mean, really responded really well. I know you had 5, the first 5 had 7, I think, of the first 9. You guys did a really good job responding after that, though, after the timeout to start the fourth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just told me, come in for Jenna and bring the energy, because sometimes I feel like when the game's going downhill, the energy is downhill, and we just need that one person to bring the energy back up. And that's what I'm just trying to do, score and play defense and keep the energy for everybody.
You finished up with 9 points, third at score behind Hollywood, 16. Kiara had 10. And speak about, not just them two, but also everyone else. You guys, I think, do a really good job of getting everyone involved scoring the basketball. Last game, you go back to Lincoln Trail, you had 13. Everyone scored. All 13 players scored. Tonight, you guys had 10. You look at your team, obviously you got your big shot makers that are going to make their shots, but everyone else can get involved. What's it like playing on a team where it's not just 2 or 3 players taking all the shots, scoring all the basketball? Everyone can go out there and score and get some points.
It's more fun. I feel like we all can trust each other, especially on a team with all freshmen. And, like, we all don't know each other. We all came from different parts or whatever and came together and tried to, like, make this program better. I don't know. It's just better energy when everybody's involved. I feel like when people feel involved, they feel like they have to score. So to get everybody involved, we just, like, trust each other. Like, even if somebody has a good attack to the rim, if we see our person wide open on the three-point line, shoot the ball.
Yep.
Everybody gets the opportunity to shoot.
Definitely. You guys look at Vincennes Tuesday, the semifinal. You guys beat them first time by a good amount here at home, but you guys lost to them by 3 last time in the second meeting at Vincennes. What do you guys know about them? How tough is the matchup going to be on Tuesday?
We know it's going to be a really good game. The thing that Denny told us was just to, at the end of the game like that, don't let it be in the ref's hands. Because, like, the first time we were up by 40, so, like, games like this, like, little calls like that, it really doesn't affect us. But at the end of the second game, Naraya did have the foul that we feel like would have turned the game around if she would have got the and one.
Yep.
But all they said was just don't let it happen like that. Like, have a good lead to where those calls don't even matter or whatever. So just bringing good energy and starting off on a good note and ending on a good note. So, like, small calls like that won't affect us even if it does happen again.
Speaking of, good starts, you guys had a really good start tonight. You guys, I think, it was 9-5 to start this off. You guys finished off a 16-0 run. How big is it to have a first quarter or a first half like that where you guys feel like you're in control for the majority of the half and really doing everything right?
Well, we know that sometimes we slack off in the third quarter. So for us to start the game up by, I don't know how many we were up by.
27.
27 points, yeah.
Lead.
And then we only came out in the third quarter and scored 8 points. So if we had a lead anything less than that, then it would have been a closer game. But just getting ourselves ahead, just in case we do make mistakes like that and do go downhill for a little bit, we have, like, room to fix ourselves and not, like, make it a close game. We just need to, like, keep having room for cushion when we make mistakes. Because basketball, we aren't going to be perfect, but we also have to execute for 40 minutes or a majority of the minutes.
So I know for you and your teammates, it has to feel pretty good to keep playing another game to get Tuesday. What do you think is the biggest key to pull out a victory Tuesday night and get to that championship game Thursday?
Offensive boards, definitely, and not letting them get second chance shots, because I feel like Vincennes is a great team, but a lot of their stuff come off of second chance shots. So if we don't let those happen and we get a lot of rebounds, we should be able to get in transition and play fast, because a lot of teams don't like to play fast with us, especially teams that has, like, less players or just not as many bodies that we have. I feel like going against other teams, a lot of people are out, a lot of people are sick. I think, like, we're, like, the only team that has, like, the whole roster still. Yeah.
Everyone's healthy.
Yeah, so just coming out and, like, punching everybody. We need a new five run. Like, everybody just runs and keep pushing, keep having energy just the whole time.
All right, thank you for taking time. Congrats and win. Good luck
Thank
Tuesday.
You for
Let's keep it
to me.
going.
Thank you.
Be back here. Renai Hickman, our post-game guest. I thought she had some good words. That might be one of our better post-game interviews, and that's no shame or discredit to any of our other, Swick basketball players, but that's one of the better post-game interviews I've done, and Renai Hickman, some good thoughts. And that's real. We'll head off tonight. Back at it Tuesday at Lakeland College, the semifinal against Vincennes. It's a 7 o'clock start at Lakeland College in Mattoon. We'll have the pregame show, extended pregame at 6:30, and I'll have all the breakdown for you just like we did today in this matchup against Rend Lake. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in here on a Sunday. Wish you a great weekend. Wish you a good Sunday. Hope to see you tomorrow for some men's basketball up at Rend Lake as the Blue Storm will go up against John A. in the men's quarterfinal. Hope that'll be a 5 o'clock start. We'll be on the air with a 4:45 pregame show. But if not, have you tomorrow. Hope to have you Tuesday for the game up at Lakeland, the semifinal. But next time I see you,